Good afternoon, everyone. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. I am so excited to come on here and talk to you about our Heal Thyself line. And I am going to be trying to bring on a special guest here. If you're catching this live, please say hi. If you're catching it later on, please type in #replay. And I welcome you to ask any questions that you would like, because we can both answer them here. I see that Rhonda is on here. Hello, Rhonda. And I'm going to try and see if I can invite you on here. I am going to see if I can. Hold on here. This is always the fun part, trying to get it so that it works. Rhonda, I'm not sure if you will have to request that. There we go. I think you are adding. All right. Okay, it says that you are adding. Yay, it worked. Hi, Rhonda. Welcome. So Rhonda is part of my team with Sipology. And how long have you been with us, Rhonda? How long?
2 years and a bit. 2 years
2
and a bit.
years and a bit. Yeah. Oh my goodness, time goes by so fast, right?
Oh.
So Rhonda is also a nurse, and she has found such great results with the Heal Thyself line. I don't want to keep anybody long on here, but I thought that on Tuesdays I want to kind of interview somebody and talk to them about something that's important. And our health is so important, and I love how Heal Thyself has so many products that are good for our bodies. And Rhonda is quite knowledgeable, as she is a nurse, and she's done a lot of research. I think that's why you decided to become a sipologist, right?
That is why I decided to become a sipologist. So I would listen to Laurel talk about, she would make some fancy lattes, and then all of a sudden I started hearing her talk about the Heal Thyself line. And because for many years, I was really into, even before I was a nurse, I was really into health and wellness. And so I would always research different supplements and health foods and things like that. And I also had an issue, though, with my stomach. And I had a hard time tolerating vitamins in pill form. I would have to wait until supper time to take them because I would just get gut rot, and I'd feel so terrible.
Yeah.
Or I'd get heartburn, things like that. And so when she started talking, and I have chronic low iron and a few other health conditions, and so when she started talking about the iron boost, I piqued my interest. And then I heard her talking about how Heal Thyself line was approved by Health Canada and reviewed by the FDA. And I thought, what? That is awesome, because I don't know if you know this, but many of the supplements that we take, we don't realize that they're not regulated by Health Canada or the FDA. And so we're just taking things that we're trusting that people are being honest, and we're getting the nutrients that they're saying we're getting. As well, we don't really know with synthetic vitamins how much our bodies are absorbing. And so I love plant-based supplements because it's like food. We know we know more about how our bodies absorb food. So I love it. And they're so versatile, right? And so I was excited about that.
Yes. That's so awesome. I'm just going to, while we're talking here, I'm just going to fix myself a gut health right now, because.
Cheers.
Are you drinking one too?
Go.
You got blueberry? Hey, well, I'll do the, let's see, what will I do? I'll do the mango, the tropical mango.
That's a good one.
I haven't had too many of those ones, so I'll have that one.
they're
but
a lighter taste. If you're not into strong flavors,
yeah,
I find the mango is a lot lighter tasting. So if you're
okay.
sensitive to the sweet things or overly flavorful things, then you might want to go with that one.
Well, my favorite one so far has been the raspberry lemonade, but I do like I do love the blueberry as well.
I started
So
with the raspberry lemonade was my favorite too, and then the blueberry inched its way up and passed it.
and I love how they're so easy to make.
Yeah,
So what is your favorite? This is going to be a hard
it
question,
is.
but what is your favorite Heal Thyself product?
Okay, the very favorite right now, it's hard to say because I have so many that have helped my
Yeah.
health, and each one is important, right? So I have lots of ties, but my favorite because it's new and I love the flavor and it's fun and it's also improved my health so much is the gut
I got
balance. I
that.
I really notice, so I don't know if people know this, but so the gut balance is a prebiotic, and the probiotic that we sell or the yogurts that we take, or the other foods that have probiotics in it, or kombucha or whatever you're taking for probiotics, the prebiotic gut balance will just supercharge the effects of the probiotics that you're taking in your diet. So I've
Yeah.
noticed a huge difference. I have gut problems. I wouldn't even doubt. I'm getting tested right now for like IBS. I don't know if I have it. I have something going on with my stomach. I was on antibiotics for most of my childhood, and so I think it kind of did a number on my digestive system. So, because I have lots of digestion problems.
Yeah.
And
Ah,
this has
you
helped
got.
me so much. I feel so much
Yeah.
better. So,
Yes. Yeah. This is something that I absolutely love too. It has made such a difference with my gut, with my bowel movements,
mhm.
with so many things. And taking it with, like you say, taking it with the probiotic um, in in tandem like that, it just helps and makes each other stronger. So I love that.
I feel different too when I forget to take it. Like if I'm traveling, say, and I get busy and I just forget. Sometimes I usually take it all the time, faithfully every day. But you know, when I travel once in a while, I get busy and distracted, and I really notice a difference.
Yeah. And it's so handy that they come in these little packs like
Yeah,
this that you can just slip in your purse. Or if you're traveling, you can just slip it in your
yeah,
purse, in your suitcase, and carry it with you so that you can be taking care of your gut all the time. I don't know about you, but when I travel, it is hard to take care of your gut.
it is.
And so bringing something like this with you is going to be a lifesaver, right?
And and too often when we travel, I'm just gonna go into nurse mode here and not care about what I'm saying.
Yes.
Sorry if I offend anyone, but often our bowel movements and stuff like that do go off kilter, right, when we're traveling, and so this
Mine
will help to, yeah, settle that down when you're traveling. But yeah, and a lot of people don't really pay attention to their gut, but the experts all say that gut health, you know, can, if we don't manage our gut health, it can be the root of our diseases and things that are going on in our body. And so we forget about it,
That's right.
right?
Right. And it
But
affects everything in our body, right?
I think they say it's their
Mhm.
second brain.
Yeah.
They have heard
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. So it's cool that right now for our customer exclusive, you get to choose either the blueberry or the raspberry lemonade or the tropical mango, 5 sticks of it. And what does it come with again, Rhonda?
It's really cute. This, I love this. You know what, you guys? I actually had the blue one in this in my stash for my sales, my local customers, and I just thought, it's okay. And I needed a to-go mug, and I just thought, well, I'm going to grab it. I never realized how good it was for hot drinks. I was thinking it more for cold drinks.
Yeah.
And actually, it doesn't heat up. I thought it would heat up because it seems almost thin, but it keeps your hands nice and cool. Like it doesn't actually, it works so good. And I love the flip top lid.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so handy.
Yeah.
And so this
And it
is
fits so
one of
nice
my favorite
in your
teaware.
car.
Yeah, it does fit nicely in your car.
Yeah.
It's actually one of my favorite new teawares for sure.
Yes, I love it too. So I know that another thing that you take every day is the fiber drink. The not the fiber drink. I meant to say the functional latte.
It is actually. So I actually have lots of must-have, but the functional latte, even though they're not in the Heal Thyself line, I have seen probably one of the most significant improvements in my health drinking that functional latte every day. I'm almost 50 and like I'm 48 in a couple months, and I'm going through my perimenopause stage, and I used to get like terrible hot flushes during the day, not at night. And it was horrible. Like I was dripping, like from head to toe. It was disgusting. It was quite disgusting. I went to the doctor and I'm like,
feel like they're sweating, right?
oh, everything. And you just want to crawl out of your skin. It's terrible. Anyway, so I accidentally treated myself and fixed my for the most part, fixed my hot flashes with the functional lattes by accident. So I was trying to take, use my drinks to help with weight management.
Yes.
Because I'm, my hormone, I wanted to balance my hormones because I was finding it a little hard to lose weight. And so I thought, well, what can I drink? And in Sipology, we have all these amazing products to balance my hormones for weight loss and just to set myself up for success, right? And I started drinking these every single day, and I wanted to see if it made a difference when I started my weight loss journey. And actually, not only did I start losing weight, I believe more quickly than I used to, I also noticed out of the blue, I'm like, when was the last time I had a hot flash? And I didn't think about it, and then whatever. And then I didn't drink my functional latte one day, and I'm like, came back with a vengeance. And I'm like, what? And then I drank my functional latte again, and the next day I didn't get it again. And I've done that a couple times, not on purpose. Like I just, you forget and you're traveling or whatever.
Yeah.
Now I travel with them. Like I'm not, because it's so bad when I don't drink them. And so it took a few weeks, I think, before I started seeing the major results. So I do drink it once a day. I think if I had unlimited funds, I would drink it twice a day.
Yeah.
And I think it'd even be better. But definitely once a day has made a huge difference, and it tastes amazing.
Oh,
I bake with it.
Yeah,
bake with it. I drink it.
Yeah.
I love them. Yeah.
They are amazing. They are amazing. Which one is your favorite? What flavor?
My favorite is the chocolate mocha.
Yeah.
It reminds me of kind of reminds me of the old Ovaltine back in the day. I don't know if anybody. I'm gonna make myself sound really old. Yeah. But it kind of reminds me of that, and I like that as a kid. So.
Oh, that's awesome. I think my favorite is the blueberry vanilla functional latte. So
good one too.
Yeah.
Try making a cheesecake with that. Put it in the Cool Whip cheesecake recipe. Add a tablespoon to that, a tablespoon or two, and it's really good.
Oh,
you don't need any
sounds
sugar.
I made a crisp with it. Yeah. The spices in it are just absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And it's our host exclusive this month is a function. Isn't it a functional latte?
Our host, no, the honey latte.
Honey latte. Oops.
Which is also really good. Also really good.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'm just gonna make this one here real quick. Yes, I've made a crisp with it, and it tastes absolutely delicious. So do you talking about the teas, the Heal Thyself teas? I know that you started using one of the Heal Thyself teas, and it made quite a difference. Can you tell your testimony about that real
Yeah,
quick?
I have a few testimonies with that, with a few different teas, but
Yeah.
I find like this Quest to Digest really helps with heartburn issues. If you're trying to get rid of your medication, I would drink this regularly first for a week or two, every day, once or twice a day. Really, twice a day would be the most effective if you're completely trying to get rid of medication
Yeah.
and you want to try it. But then too, you want to wean yourself off. So you don't want to ever stop taking any kind of heartburn medication. Just get rid of it because it won't work as effectively. Like I found I had to really wean myself off by doing one less pill a day. And then I was like for a week or two. And then when I didn't have too much breakthrough, then I got rid of it and I would take Tums occasionally for any kind of, if I have, for me, my triggers are too much caffeine and also too much caffeine and like preservatives really bother me. And so if I have too much of those types of foods, I had to
Yeah.
get a little bit of breakthrough with just the teas. But before, you have to understand, I was taking my ranitidine twice a day and I was popping Tums like candy. And I was
Wow.
having so much pain, even with that, and trapped gas and stuff. And so
Wow.
this really does help, but you definitely, if you're trying to eliminate your meds, you definitely want to do it very slowly and make sure, you know, it's going to be effective enough. And if you are really severe, you probably want to drink this for sure twice a day, just to make sure it doesn't come back. If it's really a problem for you, like it was, I have terrible heartburn issues.
Yeah.
This one here, this inflammation fighter, this is
Me.
crazy.
It's
So
crazy.
my
Yeah.
husband, he had a cyst on his back. It was the size of probably a toonie, and but round, completely round, like a ball
Yeah.
in his spine, and he would lean against it, and it was bothering him. So he was going to have to get surgery. And so right before surgery, a week before, I just randomly said, you should start taking this for like, because, you know, we're getting older and arthritis in the gym and you're stiff and stuff.
Yeah.
You should start taking this. And I was starting to take it for because I've got a severe arthritis. So we were taking it more regularly. Anyways, I was just giving it to 1 glass a day. And I don't even know, it probably was like 5 or 6 days a week, you know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I was laying in bed and I'm like, looking at his back, and this cyst was in his back for like a few years, like in no change, the same size. So I look and I'm like, after a week of drinking this tea, I'm like touching him, like it shrunk to the size of a pea. And I'm like, that's crazy. And then I remembered he was drinking this tea. And so then I phoned his doctor and I'm like, you know, he was drinking this inflammation tea, and all of a sudden I am like, he doesn't need surgery because it's down to the size of a pea. And she's like, well, does it have turmeric in it? And I'm like, yes. And she goes, well, that's probably why. So I don't know why they don't recommend turmeric first before surgery. I don't know. They're not really into, like, doctors aren't specialists in health and wellness, right?
Yeah.
As far as alternative
Yeah. Yeah.
tea and herbal teas and stuff. But and also just so you know, the difference between a regular turmeric tea that's just plain, Sipology has black pepper, and so it amplifies the effects of all the anti-inflammatory teas and different teas and spices and things like that help us. So the black pepper will amplify that, make it even more powerful. But I noticed a big difference with my flare-ups with my severe arthritis. And I've had the odd injury where I've like pulled things, and I
Yeah.
drink this and it just goes away. It's amazing.
Totally.
So
Totally.
also the pressure in his eye, he got tested a few weeks apart. So he got tested and then he retested the pressure in his eyes, and it was reduced by half.
Wow.
So
That
I don't
was
know.
such
I
a
can't
great
say. Like
testimony.
I'm just saying, I don't know for sure if it was that, but it's
Yeah.
weird that both his cyst and his eye pressure
Yeah.
at the same time was improved so much. So
Because of the
I swear by this.
inflammation. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do too. And also, we should mention too that it is our only teas in our Heal Thyself line that come in a tea bag, form. So yeah, you've got one there.
Yeah.
So it's one dose.
Yeah. So easy.
Yeah.
There's so many that are, another one that's amazing too for anyone who's having their cycle and or bloating issues. It doesn't even have to be you're having your cycle. Like if you have any kind of bloating issues, this works amazing, this femininity. Oh,
Hmm.
I feel like, you know, when you get that bloated, disgusting
Yeah.
feeling when you're on your cycle,
Yes.
if I drink this twice a day
Yeah.
for the first 3 days, I feel like normal. Love it. Wonderful.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I can't say enough about our Heal Thyself products, and even the the boosters I take every day, the weight management supplement that Rhonda and I both tested this last for 90 days. I still have some left.
Yeah, me
Um,
too.
and so it lasts longer than 90 days.
Yeah.
But I believe it just got put on the market yesterday, and I think we are 80% sold out. Maybe probably more now, because that was about noon that we were 80% sold out. And I know that there are some of our Sipologists have $30 off coupons for that. So
I was shocked at just how much of a difference it made with cravings and the feeling of hunger. Like normally when you're cutting back your calories, you're really hungry and it's really hard, you know, especially if there's certain times of day where, you know, you're wanting to snack or whatever, you're feeling tired and
yes.
you're just really craving whatever is going to boost your energy level or whatever, right? Usually
Yeah.
it's carbs. And
Yeah.
I didn't have any
carbs.
no cravings. I don't think I really even had any cravings. I don't remember it. I remember thinking this is weird because
Yeah.
usually you want everything you can't have when you're watching and you're cutting back, right?
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
for me, you know, if I can't have chocolate, I want chocolate.
Right.
Yeah. You know, where I
Right.
didn't feel like I wanted anything.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
still
Same.
enjoyed supper. Like I still enjoyed my meals.
Yeah.
It's not that it was like I wasn't enjoying eating. I just, yeah, the cravings
I
went.
got fuller
Yeah,
faster. I really noticed that I couldn't eat as much as I had eaten before.
yeah.
And yeah, and it tastes good too. Like I was
This is like a normal
surprised.
fish drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
And it
actually buy it
reacts
just
with
for the
our
flavor.
hormones,
Yeah,
like our hormone, the leptin in
leptin.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
No, I was really impressed by that product.
Yes.
And I like it for me. I'm a night shift worker, and so I like to take it before I go to bed because I used to always have a hard time. I'd wake up after a few hours of sleeping because I would be hungry.
Mhm.
And then so I'd want to eat a bowl of cereal or something or toast before I go to bed. And that's like the worst time to eat right before you're going to
Yeah.
bed, especially when I'm having digestion issues with heartburn. Like
Yes.
you don't want to be
Yes.
eating before bed. And so
Exactly.
I'd have this meal because I needed sleep, or once I'm up, I'm usually up and I can't go back to bed. I don't nap very well.
Yeah.
So I love that it let me sleep because I was full.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
have to technically, I did talk to Sipology because
yes.
my week times aren't at meal times. I'm not much of an overeater at meals. I'm
Yeah.
fine with eating a normal portion size, but my issues always snacking in the afternoon or eating before bed when I'm tired and I need to stay up, or I'm going to bed for a night shift. So I wanted to take mine for that and
Yeah.
it worked just as well. I lost 10 pounds and 15 and a half inches. So,
That's so
you know,
awesome. I can
yeah,
totally tell too. I
yeah,
can totally tell in your face, and yeah, that you have that you lost weight.
yeah.
And
And
so that's great.
mhm. Yeah, another thing I'll mention that I didn't know about, I'm not sure if you know about this, Laurel, or not, but when I started taking, I have chronic low iron. And so I didn't know that our iron boost is 25% of our daily recommended value. But if you're trying to watch your funds, a better deal for your money is the multivitamin boost, which is 53% of
Oh,
iron.
you
So
know what? I did not know that.
yeah, so So if you're needing, because we all want multivitamins usually, so
Yeah.
this is included in your multivitamin, 53% of your recommended iron.
I
Yeah,
did not know that. Thank you for
yeah,
sharing that.
yeah.
That's
So
great.
I mean, this
That's
is
why
good
I'm
if you
so
want to, but
excited.
if you want to boost it a little more yet, like to do them both if you really struggle. But
Yeah,
yeah, because I can't tolerate at all any kind of iron supplements, but I can
me neither.
our boosters.
No, I throw them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get churning stomach and I can't
Yeah.
even, I can't even leave my bed.
No, I can't either. Like 15 minutes after I take an iron pill supplement,
Yeah.
I'm running to the bathroom.
And
I can't. I
even,
cannot do it.
I can't even do the liquid ones.
No.
I've tried the
No.
mild ones and everything. I've tried so many brands.
Yeah,
But
me too.
yeah.
And because it is plant-based, I mean, it's a no-brainer for me to be able to take it.
Yeah.
Well, did you want to share some more? Sorry,
I just wanted to share two more things quickly,
yeah,
just because
please.
I don't know if a lot of people know about some of this stuff, but the immunity boost with the elderberry ginger tastes amazing flavor, and it works like a charm, I swear.
Yes.
I have been around so many sick people this season, and
Yeah.
I would drink this whenever I'm around anyone sick, as a nurse or my family or whatever, and I have not gotten sick when I'm on this. And I think I got sick once, but only for like a day.
Yeah. I
the
totally
next day,
agree.
the next day it was gone. And even my husband, he got sick with a cold, and I was loading up on this.
Yeah.
But after the fact, like we started after he got sick.
Yeah.
And because he doesn't take it as religiously as me, but he does. But he's like, I swear by that stuff, Rhonda. And so my family will reach for it whenever they're not feeling well. And also this libido support is really great.
Oh,
with the ashwagandha. So if you study up on ashwagandha, it's really great for stress management and so many other things. It's not just for libido, so don't be thinking only libido. This ashwagandha is like a really super powerful supplement to be taking.
It's really nice to take, I find, in the evening with milk, because of the caramel vanilla that's flavor that's in it. It tastes delicious, but it helps me to sleep and to relax at night with a little bit of warm milk. Yeah. That's what
I like adding the flavor too. Like if you have your teas and you like sweetener or anything like that, or sugar, I like mixing the vitamin D boost and the libido support with the caramel vanilla to my milk froth, and especially in the evenings because you don't want caffeine, right? And so I would do matcha in the morning in my froth. Yeah. And then if I want to have a froth drink at night, then I would put those two supplements into my to flavor it, sweeten it a bit.
So good. So good. I know. So good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Rhonda. Like there's so many things, like the electrolytes, and like there's so many things. We could go on and on and on about our Heal Thyself line because it's so great.
And the cold teas for your cold, cough rescue.
Like you could sleep through the night. Yeah. Like if I have a cough and I take it, I can sleep through the night. Whereas in the evening, your cough is usually worse in the evenings. But you take the cough rescue, you're not going to cough during the night.
Yeah. Yeah. They keep dreaming too. I was told, comparing it to melatonin, which a lot of people take melatonin. So melatonin will help you fall asleep quickly, but you wake up often very quickly. Where with the keep dreaming, it helps you fall asleep, but it helps you stay asleep for the amount of time you're supposed to be sleeping. So you get more of a solid sleep. So that's another really good one. Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. Yeah. Well, I don't want to keep anybody too long, but this has been so informative, and I hope that everybody can watch this because it is just so
such great information and so many great products that I can't say enough about them.
You know.
And because they just really work, and they've made a difference in my life, and in Rhonda's, and in so many others that I've spoken to.
Yeah.
So Rhonda, I want to thank you so much for coming on here and filling us in on your story. They always hear my story, but it's good to hear it from somebody else, and hear what has worked for them. And so I'm just so thankful that you could come on here today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I'll just say this too. If you think you're gonna use your Heal Thyself line on a regular basis, think about becoming a Sipologist, because you get such a great discount. And so that's why I started. I wanted the discount for my Heal Thyself teas. And now I love Sipology, everything Sipology. It's very addictive.
It is. And you know, another thing that I do to save money too is I have a party for myself every month too, so that I can get all the host rewards. And so I think that that's another way that we can save.
Totally.
It's a subscription. We have the subscription too that people can use and get free shipping.
Yeah.
So lots of ways to save money and to get your health back in order.
Yeah. Oh, I see my mom just popped on. Hi, Mom.
I think my mom is watching as well.
Oh, hey, Laurel's mom.
Oh, great. Well, hi, Cheryl. So good to see you. So thank you so much for those of you that have popped on here. Please share this with your friends. And we will share this to Ron. I think it's probably going on Rhonda's too, so that she can also share it on there as well. But thank you so very much for joining us, and
thanks for having me.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Bye, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.